Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to the playoffs. It is year number 2 playoffs. We are back, and we had a fantastic season last year. We won 97 games the first season, and we won 100 games, over 100 games in this season. We won officially 103 baseball games this season. If you're curious about the stats and the awards and all that kind of stuff from this past year, go back and watch last episode. We went over all of that at the end of it. This episode is the playoffs. It is October baseball. We will take on the Colorado Rockies in the divisional, the NLDS. If we win, we either go up against the Padres or the Cubbies in the NLCS. But remember, we have to get back to the World Series to get our redemption. The White Sox did make it, but they're not out of the wild card. They actually did make the postseason, but they're the team that beat us in the World Series in year number 1. Unfortunately for us, we won't be able to get a revenge on them if we are able to make it back to the World Series as well, because they're already out. They got beat by the Royals. So it's the Baltimore Orioles and the Red Sox versus the Royals and the A's in the ALDS. Very interesting. Now, if you're not familiar with how the playoffs work on the channel here, we simulate games, and if we are down in a series or we need an elimination game where we're going to get beat, then we jump in and we quick manage and try to help the team get as far as possible, which is win a World Series. So that is the goal. These videos don't normally take too long because the simulation factor goes pretty quick unless we have to continuously jump into games. That takes a little bit longer. And then obviously if we get to a Game 7 of the World Series, if we make it to the World Series and get to a Game 7, then Game 7 will be its own separate video all by itself. So we can focus fully on that and either win a World Series or lose a World Series. So we made it to the World Series last year and lost to the White Sox. Hopefully that doesn't happen again where we lose in the World Series. So let's get started. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. We got Greg Maddux on the mound in Game 1 of the NLDS against Walter Johnson. Then we've got Shohei versus Martin Dihigo. I don't know if I pronounced that right or wrong. Probably not. Tom Glavine versus Dave Cone. And then we don't know for Game 4 or 5. So let's simulate Game number 1. See if we can start off with a good W. And the Mets don't have a valid lineup. Who's not valid in the lineup? I didn't change anything. Who's not valid in the lineup? Oh, we're missing a position here. What positions are we missing? We're missing second base. Where is Alfonso Soriano? And then what position is this? Third base? Who was playing third base? It was Wade Boggs. Why are we not working here? And now my lineup is all screwed up. Where's Mickey Mantle? Oh, this is the no DH one. Oh, so that doesn't matter. Okay, so it doesn't matter for that. I don't know why it screwed up the no DH ones. So let's just get the boys back in there. But the DH lineups are what matters. So perfect. Those are correct. Okay, so we got a fixed lineup. Greg Maddux versus Walter Johnson. We start out with a 12-0 victory. I got to see what happened here. What is the box score of this one? So we had home runs from Mickey Mantle and Johnny Bench, and then a bunch of RBIs. 12-0 victory over the Rockies. Game number 2, Shohei Ohtani on the mound. We win 9-5. We're working 9-5, baby. And then home runs from Soriano, Pujols, and 2 from Babe Ruth. Oh, Babe was cooking. The Babe was cooking today. You love to see it. Now we go to Coors Field. The elevation should help us out, and we lose 8-3. It's 2-1 series right now. It is a 2-1 series. What happened in this one? Home runs from Alfonso Soriano, Sammy Sosa, and Derek Jeter. But the Rockies just, for some reason, scored more runs. I don't really know why. I mean, it was Tom Glavine on the mound. That's the guy that we made the trade for, so maybe that was a wrong decision. But now it's King Felix versus Walter Johnson. If we win this game, we win the series, and we're going to a Game 5. Unbelievable. We are headed to a Game 5, and this is where the stuff jumps in. Jeter had a home run in the game, though. We will quick manage this one. Babe Ruth is on the mound. I don't necessarily like that, but I don't hate it either, because we're going to have some time in between, so we might just go Greg Maddux on the mound for this one. We're going to quick manage. No, not... what did I click there? I don't even know what I clicked. Play the game. I managed full game. Okay. Quick manage. We're back at home. in Citi Field. Quick counts are on. Greg Maddux is full stamina. I think I'm going to give him the mound. And then we're going to go with this one. Let's go. We got to get big W's here. Maddux is not doing good now. We've gotten a run back. We're down 3. I'm going to keep an eye on Maddux. He's allowed 2 more runs, Greg. But we got more runs back. Okay, we're going to make a pitching change. And we're going to bring in David Price. And we're going to jump in. We're going to enter the game and try to help out this team. We are down in the game. This is an elimination game. I really don't want to go out this quick. I really don't want to go out in the first round because that'd be very embarrassing. Let's warm up Vita Blue and let's warm up Joe Nathan just in case. But we got David Price down by 2 in Citi Field in Game 5 of the NLDS. Price is on the mound. Willie Mays will come and make the play there. That's out number 1. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. We got Duke Schneider up. Have we played the Rockies this season in a game? I don't remember. We might have played them at some point last year. Great cutter from David Price. Let's go with the changeup. It's a full count to Schneider. And that's a big boy changeup. That's hit. Oh, just fair. I thought maybe it would go foul and cut us some slack, but that's a fair ball. Schneider with a double with 1 out. And now it's Rafael Devers, a very dangerous hitter. He fouls off the fastball. We got to get him to strike out here. That's just all that has to happen. It has to be a strikeout. Let's go with the cutter. That's going to be an RBI single maybe. Are they going to send him? They are going to send him. Sammy Sosa delivers. It's a horrible throw from Sammy Sosa in right field, and Duke Schneider gets... If that was a better throw, that is clearly an out. But Sammy Sosa just kind of noodle-armed it to home plate. I don't really know what he was doing there. Now we're down 6-3. That's not what I was hoping for, that is for sure. O'Neal Cruz is up. He's got a 1-1 count with 2 outs. Come on, Price. I need you to do something here to get us out of this inning without any more damage done. Here comes the cutter. That's going to be to center field. Mickey Mantle will be able to make the play. All right, we made the play. We're done. We're in the bottom of the 7th. I don't know who's going to be up, but whoever it is going to be dangerous. It's the top of the order. And Derek Jeter's been killing it this series. He's got 2 home runs. We're going up against Dihigo, who's still in the game. 94 pitches, and that's going to get off the glove of the second baseman. Run, Jeter! Run, Jeter! He's safe. Let's go. Single to lead off. That's big. That's really big because now Mickey Mantle's up. He has a home run in this series as well, but he's also 0 for 3 today. Come on, Mickey. Mickey Mantle, double play. No, Mickey Mantle. The ball was right there. The pitch was perfect. How do you ground that ball? That's not what we needed in a game where we are facing elimination. Oh, I was super late on that. I could have smoked that baseball, but I was so late. Oh, my God. I hate my life. Vita Blue, come in and save me. It's a 1-1 count to Gurriel Jr. He's not had the greatest day, or the greatest series, I should say, but he does get that one past Wade Boggs. I just have a sneaky suspicion we're going to be one and done in the playoffs, and I hate that because we are such a good team. I don't know how we are in the spot we're in right now. I don't really know what else we can do differently. Maybe trade away Tom Glavine because he kind of sold in that game. But I don't really know what else we can do to make this team better than what we already are. I mean, we're the best team in all of baseball. We won 100. We're the only team that's won 100 games this year. We dominated the regular season. We're clearly better than the Colorado Rockies, but our pitching just let us down. That's going to go to Mickey Mantle. He should be able to catch this, and he does in center field. We've got the bottom of the 8th and the bottom of the 9th. That's all we got to stay alive in the series. Well, I mean, this is an elimination game either way, so if we win, the Rockies go home. But I really don't want to go home in the NLDS. That's going to be so embarrassing, man. They bring in AJ Puck. We got Barry Bonds. Our lineup is so deadly. I don't understand how we have not been able to put up more than 3 runs in this game. Barry Bonds fouls off a circle change. Come on, boys. Let's get it. Figure it the F out. Don't swing. That's not strike 3, man. That's just simply not strike 3. It's just not. I did not swing fully. That's ball 3. If you could walk Sosa, that'd be awesome. Come on, Sammy. No, don't swing. That's going to push him off the plate. That's a walk. Sosa's on base for Willie Mays, who's got a triple today so far. Okay. Willie Mays up the middle into center field. I'm sending Sosa to third. He's going to be able to make it easily. So we got runners on the corners with 1 out. I really hate the fact that we have 1 out now, because a double play is possible, but it's Johnny Bench who's been pretty good in the series. Come on, Johnny. Something in the outfield. Something in the outfield can save us from a double play and get us closer to this victory. I'm going down low. I shouldn't have went down low. That's strike 3. This game is so stupid. Alfonso Soriano's up. He's got a double and a triple in this game. Soriano's been cooking. That's an out. They're going to go to second base. Oh, maybe not. That's a safe. O'Neal Cruz sold. O'Neal Cruz sold. Sammy Sosa comes around to score. O'Neal Cruz just sold, because he didn't toss it until it was too late. 84 speed was quick enough to get there. Wade Boggs misses that one. Fastball pretty much down the middle. Come on, Boggs. Wade Boggs, you've been clutch for us in the past. Down low. That's going to get to center field. I'm sending him. Go, 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 go. Willie Mays is safe. We're down by 1. I really hate the fact that we allowed that run now, because now it could have been tied. But they pull out A.J. Puck and they bring in John Curtis for the captain. The captain is here. Derek Jeter. I was so early. I'm so anxious. I was so early on that. That could have been a base hit, but I sold. Jeter, grounder. That's going to be a throw out unless I can beat the throw. Jeter, 86 speed. Can't get there. We're down by 1 headed to the 9th. We are down by 1 headed to the 9th. I'm going to keep Vita Blue in the game. Might not be the right decision, but I'm going to do it. I really hate the fact that I allowed that 6th run in the 7th. It should be a tie game with us a chance to win it in the 9th, and if not, go to extras. But instead, we have to hold them to no runs here. Strikeout on Ted Williams is crazy. But we have to hold them to no runs here, and then have to get 2 runs to win it in the bottom of the 9th. Talk about pressure. Talk about pressure. But, I mean, it's the top of our order, so if it's going to have to be anybody, I'm glad it's the top half. Duke Schneider thrown out by Jeter. That's 2 down. Rafael Devers is all that remains for the Colorado Rockies. And it's going to be to Soriano. Fields it, throws it on. Okay, this is it, boys. Our season is on the line. They bring in K-Rod. We have 3 outs between us and a potential ALCS or going home and watching the playoffs from our couches. And Mickey Mantle starts us hot with an extra base hit. Go, Mickey. Go, Mickey. You so fine. Run to second, Mickey. Run. Unhook the plow. He's got it. A leadoff double for Mickey Mantle. Ooh, that's exactly what I wanted. And now the machine is up. It's 50-50 on the win expectancy. Come on, boys. Let's get her done. I hate my life. Oh my God, that could have been crushed by Pujols, but I was so early because I did not expect it to be that slow. Pujols, Into the gap. That's not into the gap, but into left field. That's going to be the tying run. Mickey Mantle is home, and we survive at least for extra innings. Albert Pujols has delivered. We are tied in Citi Field. Flushing, Queens is going crazy. Barry Bonds up the middle. It's going to be a run. It's going to be runners on first and second, nobody out. Schneider heaves that to third base. Do they keep in K-Rod or do they let him try to work a way out of it? They're going to pull him. Andrew Bellotti. He already blew the save, so they might as well pull him. We have an 85% chance to win this one. I'm thinking about pinch running Pujols. Don't swing. I checked it. That was a check swing. I'm going to pinch run Pujols. Who's got the best speed out here? Trout probably at 89? Yeah, Mike Trout, 89 speed. Pinch run for Albert Pujols. We need that speed on the base pass to get home. Anything in the gap can certainly win us this ball game. Send us to the ALCS. That's not a swing. Please don't call it. Thank you. Thank God. That slider was disgusting. It almost caught me off guard. 2-2 count to Sosa. Come on, Sosa. You've had such a good day. Sammy Sosa into center field, first out. That's okay. It's okay. It's not okay because now it's a double play in the innings over. But we did tie it. We tied it up, so we're going to extras nonetheless. I should probably warm up. Oh, we already have Joe Nathan warming up. Okay. Willie Mays is at the plate. And Willie Mays has been good today. Come on, Willie. One hit in the outfield. That's all we need. That's going to drop. That's the game. Willie Mays is the hero. And the Mets are going to the NLCS. Let's go. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Willie Mays is mobbed at second base. The New York Mets are headed to the NLCS on a walk-off hit into center field by Willie Mays. Who else? What a wild NLDS, man. Oh, look at the boys. Look at the boys. It's like we just won the World Series. That had my heart pumping. I did not think we were going to be able to come back in that game. But K-Rod just completely sold. And O'Neal Cruz, when he fielded that ball at shortstop and didn't toss it immediately, I could not believe it. That allowed us to get that runner to second. I mean, that might have been the game right there. Who knows what would have happened. But the boys win in 5 games, and we advance to the NLCS. What a game, man. That's postseason baseball for you. That is postseason baseball. Barry Bonds had a home run in the game. Alfonso Soriano was so good. He was just so good. Vida Blue gets the win. What a game. We've won the NLDS. We take on the Cubbies in the NLCS. It's going to be Orioles and A's in the ALCS. Oh, man. That is quite the game. But now it's a 7-game series. We start at home. Maddox will be on the mound. I think he's got the stamina, right? He should, hopefully. Does he have the stamina? Let's just jump in and see. He has good enough stamina. He should be able to get the job done. I trust him. Game 1 is a win. 12-1. Greg Maddox got the victory. Shohei Ohtani versus Whitney Ford is a victory. Come on, boys. Don't mess this up. We win Game 3 in Chicago. Vida Blue gets the win. That was Tom Glavine's game. Tom Glavine might be a little sucky. And we swept the Chicago Cubs. That's what I'm talking about. We didn't squander our chances. We didn't squander our opportunity. We realized how lucky we were to win Game 5 of the NLDS, so we didn't waste any time. We put up 12, 7, 7, and 13 in the 4 games to sweep the Chicago Cubs, and we will play the Oakland A's in the World Series. Oh, man. This is getting out of hand. This is the craziest playoff episode I've ever done. It's the A's versus the Mets. Who's on this A's roster? Where are the A's at? There they are. Who's on this A's roster? Chipper Jones, Manny Ramirez, D-Train, Duttrell Willis, Sean Green, Roy Halladay, Hack Wilson, Gary Carter, Michael Young. Okay, this is a solid team. Not as good as ours, but not many teams are. But this is a very, very good team. They've got two amazing hitters right there in Chipper Jones and Manny Ramirez. It's going to be a tough one. Babe Ruth gets the start in Game 1 versus Dontrelle Willis. We lose 6-5. Not a good start. Roy Halladay versus Greg Maddux. We lose 7-5. Now I'm starting to panic a little bit here. Julio Urias versus Shohei Ohtani is a loss. Are we really going to get swept? 3-0 in the series. This is not what I wanted. This is not at all what I wanted. Tom Glavine's on the mound. We're in Oakland. This is not how I expected this series to go. We can't lose back-to-back World Series. It just can't happen, man. It just can't happen. I really need Tom Glavine to pitch out of his mind. A's lead 2-0. We get back on the lead with 3 runs in the 4th. That's awesome. And we get another one in the 6th. And Glavine's actually pitching pretty well. Another one in the 7th. I'm going to let Glavine go 8. That was a good idea. We get 5 more runs in the 9th. Glavine finishes off. And we win. 10-2. 10-2, man. Absolutely insane. Tom Glavine pitched great. Barry Bonds, Sosa, and Willie Mays had home runs. And now it's Felix Hernandez versus Roy Halladay. Man, oh man. Game 5. Game 5, still on the road in Oakland. King Felix on the mound. Let's do it. Let's have another great game. We take over early, 1-0 lead in the 2nd. 2-0 lead now, but the A's come back in the 4th with 3 runs, but we come back in the 5th with 2 more. I'm going to let Felix go 6. Okay, that was a good idea. We're pulling Felix. Time to pull Felix. We bring in David Price. He allows 1 run. Okay, it's bottom of the 9th. Pitching change. Billy Wagner. Enter the game. Oh, baby. Every game is a losing scenario, which means now that every game is an elimination game for us, we will have a Game 7 as long as we can win. As long as we can win this game and the next game, there will be an extra episode for Game 7. So that's fun. Albert Pujols tosses it to Wagner, steps on the bag. Jesus Aguilar goes down. And it's a 1-1 count to Nico Horner. Strike 2. And let's try to get him strike 3 to go to Game 6. That's going to be to Wade Boggs. I'll give him another slider. Got him, strike 3. Mets win. Wagner seals it. And we're going to Game 6. 5-4 victory on the road in Oakland. Good job, boys. Good job. Felix gets the win. Mantle had 2 home runs in the game. That's pretty cool. Mickey Mantle had 2 home runs in the game, and we are going to Game 6. This is massive. We got 2 games at home. Babe Ruth and Greg Maddux are on the mound. I wouldn't want anybody else on the mound for Game 7. But Game 6, Babe Ruth versus Baldwin, James Baldwin, at home. Quick counts are on. Everybody's ready to go. We had time to rest. Let's get it done. We start off with 3 runs in the first. Absolutely brilliant. But the A's pull back 2. Come on, babe. That's 2 more in the 5th from the A's, but we pull back. We're going to pull Babe Ruth. We're going to bring in David Price. That's 1 more in the 6th. Price in the 8th. Gets it done. Okay, here we go. Pitching change. Billy Wagner comes in. We're going to close it in the top of the 9th for a trip to Game 7. This is where it matters, baby. Billy Wagner had a great save in Game 5. Can he do it again in Game 6? Are we the team of destiny? We need to be. Soriano fields the second one, catches it first out. Manny Ramirez is up. This is a tough order to face in the top of the ninth. Manny Ramirez, 10 home runs this postseason. He's been killing it. Let's get out of here. Oh, that's a tough swing, man. How do you swing at that? Pitch away from Manny Ramirez. Strike 3. 2 outs in the top of the ninth. Billy Wagner's been so clutch in these games. Sosa to give us Game 7. The Mets are going to Game 7. We forced a Game 7. We were down 3-0, and we came back to force Game 7 of the World Series, which will be its own separate video. Oh, my God. And Greg Maddux will be on the mound. Nobody else I would want. One of the most important pieces to this team have been Billy Wagner this year. He's come in Game 6 or Game 5 and Game 6, and he's shut the door both times. David Price gets the win and the player of the game. Manny Ramirez had a home run in that game too. But we are forcing Game 7 of the World Series against the A's. I don't think we forced Game 7 against the White Sox. I think we just happened to lose. I can't remember. I don't remember doing a separate video for Game 7, but there it is. We've got Game 7 on deck for next episode. It'll be Dontrelle Willis versus Greg Maddux. Winner will be the world champions. We were here last year in the World Series, but lost. Can we change our fate in the next episode? Game 7, A's and Mets. You do not want to miss it. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.